Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one ripped. Cruz going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Webb, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one the other way. Simeon in plenty of time to first. That's the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman,
On to the third inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. And there's the strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
now batting.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Line drive, hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 2 outs, base is empty. Smoked into left, base hit. So 2 away,
now
nobody on. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Chapman.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And now for the Marlins,
batting,
Dylan Cruz.
fielder,
0 for 2 in this one.
Cruz.
To the right side, Simeon. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Nothing doing. And your final score here today. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Coming home. Relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates nothing. First and second,
Now
1 out.
batting,
Brian
left
Reynolds
fielder,
here.
Brian Reynolds.
Win. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Win for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins.
Mason Wynn.
That one the other way. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Slings to first, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But it's a huge 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Up the middle, win. And Laureano is retired.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Joey.
Back here at PNC Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strzelecki, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. Fouled off left side. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering is down low. This one lifted in the air, left field. One down.
Is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Johan Oviedo. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Mason Wynn, batting with one down, takes a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Marlins are going through a rough start so far this season. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, just an awful first month. It doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long season.
Struck him out looking. So one out, nobody on. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Win. Throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
2 on, 1 out. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Out to short, Win. Throws to first in time. Here's Ramon Laureano. On the ground, Win. Gets it to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. So up next, Mason Wynn, 0 for 2 in this one. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw in, holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And at the plate for Miami, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right through there for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates 2. Man at first, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Win over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
No ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz running hard to get it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that's the third out. Nothing. This is Joey Bart. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. So bases all loaded up. Up next for the Pirates, Brendan Rodgers. Line to left. Base hit. One run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. But a big turn of events here in the ninth as we are again all knotted up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Dylan Cruz. Moretta back to work. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. That clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Right. The next to hit takes ball one.
No strike.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's outside. And now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him! That K is his third of the game. And we're And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Bailey Falter. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
One down. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Laureano snags it for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Connor Norby.
At the plate for
Batting
Pittsburgh,
second,
Nick Gonzalez.
second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Mason Wynn.
Falter back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Going to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. Well, nobody's hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Slowly on the ground to short. Whips it across, out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Marlins 1. One down, runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Mason Wynn. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So 2 down. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Out to short. Win. Over to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and the score stays 3-1. And your final 3-1. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Keaton Wynn. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ball, Mason Wynn at the plate now. That's ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering, he's in for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The throw to first. He's out.
Batting third, right fielder, Connor Norby.
And up next for the Giants,
sixth,
Cedric
center fielder,
Mullins.
Cedric
Mullins launched a homer in
Mullins.
his most recent game. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses across to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Seventh, right fielder, Mike
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Giants down in order, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Win back to work. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Win in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and very nicely done for the out. And the Marlins down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
On the ground, right side, 4. He's in there.
Up next for the Giants.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 and 2's the count.
4 runs already in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
The count now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Mason Wynn. And that's in there for strike 1.
One.
In the dirt. That one outside. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That's a foul
and
ball.
That will drop foul. Two outs. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
He goes down looking. So 1 out, nobody on. And at the plate for Miami, Mason Wind. Left field, Ramos. 2 away.
It has become incredible.